Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Just the Dumbest. Why is it special, you say? Well, it's actually not just a special episode of Just the Dumbest, but a special episode for the Superfuzz channel as a whole. Tonight, this episode of Just the Dumbest will be the final video that we do for Superfuzz Productions. You see, I'm going on to greener pastures. I have found a new career path, a new career move, if you will. And, well, I'll reveal what that is at the end of the show. So stick with us, and we'll see what happens. Miss Pingrino, your thoughts on all of this?
Godspeed.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to Just the Dumbest. I'm Hot Toddy.
I'm Miss Pingrino.
Hi. If you're not familiar with the show, what we do is we talk about some of just
The dumbest
things that the world has to offer. We've talked about those beauty trends that could kill you, just like these papers could kill you if you're not careful. What about
costumes?
Yeah! That's an annual thing.
Crimes.
Well, criminals mostly. Hello?
Okay.
Why are you the way that you are?
And on this episode...
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. No, on this week's episode, we're going to talk about something that literally just happened the other day, and we felt the need to talk about it. And why do we feel the need to talk about it, Miss Pingrino?
Because, I mean, this hits home for us. Like, this hits hard.
This is hard. This was a hard this whole thing was a very hard thing. Because we love these guys. Yeah. And they just seem so unproblematic. And I guess technically in the eyes of the world, they're still not problematic. But what they did... They
don't need to be canceled.
No, but what they did left a sour taste in everybody's mouth. Except for you, because you're yawning.
Wake up!
And so, it was just...
They left a bored taste in my mouth.
Yeah, it was boring. Okay. No, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the YouTube channel Watcher and their kind of tone-deaf decision to take a different path with how they're going to upload videos from now on. And, well, they backpedaled, and we'll talk all about that. But anyway, let's get right into it, Miss Pingrino, shall we?
We shall.
Here is Just the Dumbest career move. So yeah, we are a big fan of Watcher Entertainment. Of course, Ryan and Shane. For those of you who don't keep up with the Watcher channel, Ryan and Shane, of course, are from BuzzFeed Unsolved, where they did true crime mysteries, and then they also did ghost hunting mysteries to see if they could find ghosts. And they ended up bringing both of those shows to their Watcher channel in the style of Ghost Files and Mystery Files.
Which, to this day, we absolutely love. We literally, almost set our calendars, when they release, we sit, watch them together. We will beat up each other if one of us watches it without the other. We sit around and we ask, when is the new season coming out? When's the new season coming out? And that's why what we're going to talk about really hit hard. when they first did it. You see, the Watcher channel is a YouTube channel right here on YouTube, and that's what they did, was they released videos for the public to watch at any time for free. And the way they made their money was through Patreon, merchandise, advertisers. BT-dubs. They have many other videos and shows. It's just those two are our favorite. Those two are our favorite. They have a lot of shows, a lot of content on their page. Yeah. We have a lot of content on our page, but it's not as successful as theirs. Just a little more entertaining. Though. Totally.
Bullshit.
But yeah. So last Friday, because we're recording this on Thursday the 25th. Correct. Not to give away dates of when we're recording things, but we're recording this on Thursday the 25th. Friday the 19th, I believe it was, or the 20th. That sounds right. Sure. Why not? Let's go for dates, it. So
I'm a dumbass.
They put out this video where they said,
I guess we just hope you guys follow us this one last time.
To our very own independent streaming service, Watcher.
That's right. They're creating a new app for Watcher, which would be behind a paywall. They went from free entertainment on YouTube to putting it on an app that you have to pay for.
Bitch, are you for real?
It's real bad.
Well, I mean, let's get into it because it was a dumb move on their part. I mean, it truly was. I don't blame them for wanting to make some extra money. I understand probably times, you talked about the bad economy. Times are tough.
Times are tough. I get that they probably have a staff now.
Oh, they have a good staff.
They have a company. Yeah. They don't want to lose said company. They don't want to lose said staff. Totally get it, because, like, again, tough economy. You don't want anybody losing their jobs right now.
But why come after us?
Why are we the fault for that?
Why do we have to pay your employees? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, granted, a lot of people do. We don't just subscribe to the Patreon because we po. And
we wait.
And listen, I love the guys, but there's a lot of YouTubers that I would love to contribute to Patreons too, but I just don't have the money to do so on a monthly basis. But a lot of people do. So technically, the fans already do help pay the salaries of their staff.
And you saying that's a thing as well. Mm-hmm. Everything has a subscription.
Yeah.
Everything is on streaming. Everything, like,
you can even get a YouTube subscription.
Yeah,
there's YouTube Plus ads or something like that. Yeah, like you can even do that on YouTube now.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are so many things that we pay for entertainment purposes, and it's insane. And I'm not saying that they're at fault for that, because they didn't make all those other ones. No. It's just you're adding to another one.
Yeah. Of
ones we like. Each person, I would say, out there today has a minimum of 4 streaming services.
At least.
At least.
And it's overkill, because everything.
It's too much.
And so that's kind of why a lot of, like, the later millennial generation, and definitely Gen Z and younger, are turning more towards YouTube, because YouTube is free entertainment. People can't understand why people like Ryan and Shane, who are funny guys, but they don't have, like, super discernible talents. They go out and they hunt ghosts, or they talk about, it's not like they
do really good research.
They do good research. It's not like they're doing anything groundbreaking. Yeah. Same with, like, Moist Critical or Red Letter Media. These people aren't, or us, for heaven's sakes. I mean, we're not doing anything groundbreaking, but we're providing free entertainment, and we find ways to make money. Now, in all seriousness, our channel is small, so it hasn't expanded to the part where we could make money off the channel. Yeah. But we have regular everyday jobs. But you think about Red Letter Media, you think about Watcher, you think about Good Mythical Morning. Someone that I know, Awkward Ashley, she manages to put out content, and by putting out a Patreon, by putting out merch, by putting out stuff that, and having collabs with artists and ads and everything like that, that's how you make your money. Now, it'd be different. Now, I will say, because I the only thing I can really compare Watcher to in this case is Good Mythical Morning, because Good Mythical Morning is the only one of my other than Watcher, of my favorite YouTube groups that has a large staff. Yeah. But they found a way.
Super, super large staff, but they
found a way to do it.
They partner with people, so many people for ads and all of those things. They do have an app, but the app itself, for the basic level, is free. It has extras and stuff like that for free.
And that's another good thing.
There are tiers that you can get extras on the extras for certain prices, but there is an extra tier for free, and ultimately their main content is free. Yeah. So, like, they still have a money-making app. People still pay those prices for the third tiers. I mean, hell, sometimes we dip in because they put out special merch with it that we want. Yeah. I mean, so people pay the money for that. It's just those who don't have the money for it still have an option to enjoy the content that they're putting out. They still get to see those people who bring them joy in a free sense.
And they've done many videos in the past, like especially on their anniversary shows, or like a 2,000, 3,000 show, whatever, where people send in testimonials saying how much Good Mythical Morning means to them, and how much it changed their lives, or their lives suck, but Link and Rhett bring them a smile every single day, and so that's heartwarming. That's great stuff. And so, no matter whatever ways they make money, the one thing they keep on file here is the free entertainment that you can get on YouTube. Watcher wanted to take that away.
You can become a member of Watcher for $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year.
And it was...
it's so sad because Watcher for us also brings that joy, that light, the change, because like I've always loved murder mysteries. I've always loved mysteries. Him, kind of not the murder, but the mystery, yes. But meh. I literally would watch it to death. Yeah. So it was a nice way to find a happy medium, a funny mystery, if you will, for both of us to watch. We both thoroughly enjoy.
Was that a fart? No, that was a fucking noise.
Was that you farting? It was. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
And just what made the whole thing tone deaf is the fact that it was just so nonchalant for them. Like, oh, we're just going to put it behind a paywall now. Pay $6 a month. And Stephen Lim said this.
Low enough where anybody and everybody is able to afford it.
Stephen Lim being one of the third party of this ownership of that company said that, and everybody's just like, whoa, like how bougie have you gotten that you think $6 is nothing for people? Because $6 is a lot. You got to think about their demographic. I mean, we are in our mid-30s, yeah, but the majority of people that watch shows like that are in their early 20s. So
Let's be real, we're still on a broke college student salary.
I mean, we really are. Most people are these days.
Most people have not grown out of
because
that.
Life sucks.
Oh, somebody kill me, please!
And so there you have it. That's why we.
That's a whole nother story, guys.
That's why we're in this mess. But like the point is like it was such a tone deaf thought process of, oh, you can pay this, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But you can't, again, like you said.
If that was the only service we were watching, that would be a different story.
If there wasn't Hulu, Netflix, Max, all of them, which ones?
Peacock.
What ones do we pay for actually here?
We have Hulu, we have Disney Plus, we have Netflix, we have Peacock, we have Max.
Right there, that took up a whole hand. Right there, that took up a whole hand.
And for some reason, I feel like that's not the only ones
that's
that
not
we
the
have.
only
It's
one,
just
I'm
the
sure.
only ones that are coming to Brain.
Well, yeah.
To Brain.
To Brain.
To Brain.
What? To Brain.
Not gonna say that some of those services might not be shared, but.
Oh no! We're taking.
Anyways, yes, a whole hand's worth of services we pay for.
Yeah, and then you say, okay, well, because we mentioned that we like 2 shows of Watchers, not all of their content, just 2 shows. So we be dishing out $6 a month for 2 shows, and they don't work like our channel and most other channels. We run on a 20. Well, I mean they run on a yearly basis too, but like. Our shows are all the time. We pick and choose which shows we want to do throughout the weeks. This week we'll do Played Out because we played a game recently, or we'll do Just the Dumbest because we have something to talk about. Oh, we just saw a new movie. Let's do Get Real.
Right.
But their shows run on seasons. So Mystery Files and Ghost Files, as we mentioned before, Ghost Files is usually on in the fall. Mystery Files is usually on in the spring. So you have these 2 big gaps for us in terms of when and where we're watching.
So we'd be paying for nothing.
We'd be paying for nothing most of the time. Not that the rest of their content is great. It's just that's the stuff that attracted us because we are, grandfather fans from BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Yeah. And
so it really didn't sit well. It was almost nauseating. And then I saw all the hate on YouTube. Every YouTuber was doing a video about it, talking about greed killed these YouTubers. They ruined their careers. I don't think they ruined their careers. I truly don't think
it was greed.
Well, no, it wasn't greed. But it was the wrong move. They chose the wrong people to pay their money.
Yeah, because I do think like they said, they wanted to keep up quality. They wanted to keep their staff. They wanted to keep that. So I don't think it's greed. I think they wanted to provide what they felt was the best service. They're just asking the wrong people to pay for the provisions. Because their
videos are super well produced. Like insanely. Well. They've got some of the most insanely talented people working for them. Understood why you want to keep them and make it going. You want to keep them. That's right. But if you could maybe strike a deal to where you can still keep all of your employees, but maybe bring down the quality because it costs too much money, we're not going to abandon you for that. We're not going to say, "Oh, this looks cheap." No. That's one of the reasons why we fall in love with YouTube celebrities.
To be honest, with your comedy, you could sit in a place like this.
I mean, look at this,
and I'd still watch you.
It's not about the set. I mean, if you can make it somewhat compelling, and interesting looking or funny looking, that's great.
That's
but
great.
This show alone, we're in our living room. Clearly, we're not on a new. I set this up to make it kind of like a news thing, but we're not. This is a card table, cheap microphone. This is a fake phone.
Card table that 2 legs are broken.
We're in our living room. We've got a bunch of junk in this chair I've been trying to cover up with my arm this whole time. The only prop in this is our banner, the Superfuzz Productions banner. That's it. And that's it. But you know what? If Ryan and Shane, because when they first started, they just sat in a room. That was what they did. They just sat in a room. And that's okay.
I mean, we got clip-its of them out in the field.
If you like their content, you're not.
You like them for them.
You're not gonna walk away because well that graphic came in slow. I didn't like that. That graphic wasn't graphic-y enough.
I mean, like, dang, Moist Critical, does he not just sit in his room most of the time?
He has no intro. He has no outro. He just sits there and talks. And he has millions of followers and makes a ton of money. So my point is that, you don't have to put on airs. If you can keep a staff and bring down the quality, and if the quality has to come down a little bit, that's okay. Because here's the thing, we don't want anybody to be fired. That's something we fully support. But the last thing you want to do is violate your viewers. You can't do that. You can't say you have to do this if you want to watch this from now on.
Even with them not paying, they're still making your money by giving you the views.
Exactly. And just by watching, you're making money because they're a big YouTube channel. So it was really, I mean, I go back to tone deaf. That's all it was. It was a very tone deaf decision to make that. But on Monday of this week, they did backpedal.
We messed up.
They said that they were still going to put the episodes out on YouTube, but it would come out a month early on their paid app. Which is fine. I'm still not going to pay for the app, no offense, but I will watch you on YouTube, and I think a lot of people feel that way too. But my thing is take a lesson from like Good Mythical Morning. I wish more YouTube channels would take a lesson from Good Mythical Morning because they found a way to do all these things while keeping everybody happy. And it's you've got to find that medium. You got to find people that help you because clearly whoever recommended what they did here, they led you down the wrong street. That's no bueno.
An unmitigated disaster.
Yeah, I do want to say though, I don't necessarily think anybody should like hold this against them.
No.
They still produce, like we said, fantastic content.
We still love them.
Like, we still love them. I still want to watch them. Hence, I was, heartbroken thinking that I couldn't afford that $6 because I do want to see it. I do want to watch them. So
this is like finding out, like, the person who's the sweetest person in the world actually lied to you or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like what it feels like right now. And you're just like, it's going to take me some time to recover. I don't think our relationship will ever be the same. That's kind of bad, but in another way, it's also kind of refreshing because that's a new step in the relationship.
I don't know if it's a new step I actually want,
but it's something you learn and you move on, and so that's what they did. Is they learned and they moved on. So they said that they are going to keep themselves on YouTube, but they're also going to keep the app up.
And I mean, I do think they'll make some money on their app too. I don't think it's a complete go because some people are going to want the content early. Some people probably do have the money to afford that. Just not all of us.
But not all of us, and that's the main point. So good on you for still taking that, for actually admitting
we messed up.
Exactly, and just moving on with it, but still doing the thing you wanted to do, but at the same time letting us have it. I still don't think the app should exist. I think you could find other ways, but I mean, if you're out of ideas, I get it. I get it. If I could fire all of our employees here at Superfuzz, I would.
I can be going to bed.
We don't have any employees.
Me. I'm the employee.
No, you're the person that pays for everything.
Oh, you're my employee then.
And there you have it. Another great episode of Just the Dumbest. A dumb career move, but they fixed it.
They fixed it.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
We'll take it. We still love you.
Just get out of here, you stupid dumb animal.
We'll have plenty of time to watch them because, like I said, this is the final video. So, I don't even want to promote the merch shop or any of that stuff or the Toddcast because it's all going to be over. So, should I reveal what I'm going to be doing?
Please.
So, I have decided to become a world-class singer.
You!
And I would like to perform for you right now my first single, It's Raining Bullshit. Let's do the thing.
It's raining